and broke these instruments. No benefit to them. God knows how much this worth. Books. This is doctor's resident. When you graduate, if you like to go into that bed and room. And again, these were the locks destroyed either by the thugs to get access to the rooms to steal it, or by the American who went into the medical city looking for what? Weapons of mass destruction, or chemical weapons within the medical city, especially in the tunnels under the building. They found nothing. Right, these are shrapnels within the hospital. This is Yarmouk Hospital. The medical city, I took so many photographs, a bit more comfortably of course, but there are a lot of photographs from other hospitals. This is Al Yarmouk Hospital, shortly after the war. Some of these have improved. An American tank within the hospital to protect it. That was 3 years ago. Now, American will not be in the hospital. There will be FPS, Facilities Protection Service. These are men employed by the Ministry of Health to protect the hospitals. Who are these men? Not well trained. And some of them are Ba'athists, some of them are thieves, because you will appoint whoever you think appropriate. And they are always a problem for the director of the hospital and sometimes the doctors. They do protect us sometimes as well. Operating theater in Al Yarmouk Hospital. Can you believe that? I won't be happy to operate in that. A bed in Al Thawra Hospital. Now it's called, used to be called Saddam Hussein Hospital City and Hospital City, and then it became Al Thawra, and then it became Sadr Hospital. Slums. This is within 1 kilometer from the medical city complex. So what do you think? Who's going to live there? Right? Some of you may know Ammar Safar, a very close friend, Deputy Health Minister. He was kidnapped from his house in November last year, and they thought he may be kidnapped and kept somewhere there. The Iraqi army, American, came looking for him and for whatever weapons. They found nothing. But the crimes continued. My drivers, my bodyguards were hit just in front of that. Right. So that's a quick assessment of the situation. Water, medicine, blah blah. At the medical city, what are we going to do? I put about 10 categories. In Arabic, they are more detailed. But the 10 categories of what needs to be done. Who's going to do it? Can you come to the hospital to work? No. Can you have the students regularly attending for lectures or whatever? No. Do you have electricity regularly? No. What about student arrived but the teacher being kidnapped or being threatened? Do we have oxygen? Sometimes we don't. Anyway, several problems. I will not bore you. You need to be administrator to try to have a grasp of this. Believe me, it's too complicated. And it took me a long time to master it, or so I thought. Lift, you have elevator that reached the 22nd story, correct? So it needs what? Needs electricity, needs maintenance, they don't work, no electricity. We get generator, but generator produces certain amount of electricity, not enough for the lift to reach the 22nd. There are 10 lifts, only one would work. And once a doctor was rushing to attend to a patient, he was 37, and he had a heart attack. The doctor survived. Medical instruments lacking, many of them not maintained. Now, I put all these points. Did we manage to do anything to these? Let's get the question. These are generators. These are not the only 2 generators in the medical city. So electricity does not stop at the medical city now. Always it is there. Occasionally we get a power cut, and the generator will start within seconds. So quite efficient. Not always 100% efficient, and that is nowhere, by the way. In any country, like any hospital here, a power cut will be replaced within 10 seconds ideally. But not all only the essentials will work. And the same in the medical city. This is after the war, and you can see and compare it with this immediately. Computer, projector, overhead projector, and one of the best multidisciplinary meetings I have seen in this hospital, the gastrointestinal hospital in Baghdad. But that was all done by Iraqi hands. Look at the ceiling, secondary ceiling. It's all repaired. Right. Journals, we started getting journals, but journals, we need so many books. So what would we do? We get internet. So I got them a lot of internet. I got 160 lines, internet lines. I got them in one go, 450 computer. And before and after that, whoever needs a computer, I will order for him generously, well, not from my own pocket. The finances were supported by the by the government. It was not enough, but we did manage relatively well to get the basics. Security challenge, it is probably the most important. I mean, just an example, rocket attack on the medical city. Regular attacks with artilleries or with gunfire. Explosions across the river. Explosive devices within the complex twice. Aborted attack on US vehicle that was coming to the building and staying in the building. If they hit the American and you hit the American, okay, but what's going to happen? They will fire back. So if you hit the American, why do you convert the hospital into a battlefield? That's idiots. So we have to abort it in sympathy with the patients, of course. Kidnap of doctors, of other workers, and lately patients, which was to me really a red line. How could I let it happen? This is the example of an attack on the 23rd of July 2004. I was having lunch at 4 o'clock with a friend from London actually, when we were hit by a missile. You can see on the middle here, this window is shattered, and from inside, 4 patients died and 2 visitors, 2 badly injured. It did come, the missile, the rocket came from near the mosque. Would you believe it? Is that Islamic? Most of you, I think, Muslims, or even God. Is there any God who say kill a patient? If you notice the theme I put at the beginning, وَمَنْ أَحْيَاهَا فَكَأَنَّمَا أَحْيَا النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا. This is a phrase in Quran, in chapter 5, Juz al-Khamis, sorry, Surah al-Khamisah, Surah al-Ma'idah, the table. And the verse is number 32. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that in the Quran that we have declared to Moses that whoever killed a life as if he has killed every life, and whoever saves a life as if he has saved all mankind. This is the religion. And when it comes to Moses and Quran, confirm it. So it passes through the main 3 religions. I'm sure nobody would disagree with that. I was just reading, Abu Bakr said to one of the army, when you attack, don't kill an old man, don't kill a woman, don't kill a child, don't pull a plant. So whoever is doing what they're doing now, who are they? They claim they are religious. What religion they belong to? They are Sunni. This is a teaching of Abu Bakr and teaching of Quran for all the Muslims. And if they are Shia, how could they do that? Imam Ali attitude